Alright folks, part one to this blast furnace. I went ahead and put together the mantle with the piping onto here. And of course I have to cover these lines up in here. As you can see, line there and line there. So you're gonna go ahead and catch me on this video doing this. So again, I've done this before in the past. What we're gonna do is we're gonna rough this up with some 400 grit. Probably should have used 180, but it's what I had. Now that that's done, let's clean it off with some alcohol and Bondo it. Now what I'm using here is some Glazing Putty you can get from Walmart. I think it's like $4 a tube, $3 or $4 is some cheap shit, so it's not expensive. Now I'm not gonna really OCD this part. I'm just gonna put it on and come back and sand it all down. So okay, so some time has elapsed, and as you can see, we're dried completely, but we still have cracks, as you can see, in here, here. What we're gonna do is just gonna get it close and leave it pretty much as that. Just trying to get the biggest line out. That's all we're trying to do. All right, so we got it close, folks. We have some imperfections, a little cracking in the Bondo here and there, but it doesn't matter. At least I got you can see the line here. This built up to the line, so it kind of gives it one seam. So now what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna prime it, and I'm gonna build it up 2 or 3 layers of primer, then come back and paint effect this thing, put some colors in it, because to tell you the truth, once I start building this feature, you can see how this mantle here is hidden all in here, and there's no way to get no paint effects after you have all this assembled. So we have to paint piece by piece and part by part that we can reach before we glue together to get our effect. So all right, folks, so we made it back with the weathering effect of the mantle tower here. It makes it look like they tried to paint it, and as it gets closer to the top, the more heat is contained and the paint came off. So that's what I was kind of after. I got some more weathering techniques I'm gonna do up in here when I get done. But right now we have to glue in the pipes at the top and try to figure out where this platform sits or how it sits. So Walters is a great kit to put together. The only thing and the only complaint I have is sometimes you have to wing it. Because their instructions, it's kind of forward, but it ain't that straightforward. You kind of got to look and reference a lot. All right, so we're back a day later, and I did complete off camera all this gantry system you see here, along with the trolley support, the supports here, and everything else that you did not see on the beginning of the video, along with the piping on the bottom for the furnace and everything else. Okay, of course I cannot put this together on camera. I have to do it in sections and show you guys as I go along. The reason being is because of all these small little pieces that gets very confusing. I wonder why welders do that. It's not their fault, folks. It's just a lot of different parts, tiny parts, big parts, and different sequences. And you pretty much have to focus in and take your time, and believe me, there's a lot of screw ups off camera. So with that being said, before I can go down into putting the railings into here, something like this, okay? This is a solid railing platform so you don't fall off of it. Before I can do that, I need to go ahead and paint this up. So that's perfect for the video, right? I did paint this, as you see, but if I do not paint this right now while I have the chance, I won't be able to come back just right in here and paint it up when I get done. I got kind of tired of putting this together for the day, so I'm going to wrap this video up with me putting some Metal Effects oxidizing paint on it, and on the next video we'll see how that turned out. But as of now, we're going to just go ahead and brush it on into the parts where I can see right now. So just what we're going to do, we will pass it on there. It's any kind of way, it doesn't matter. We're going to give us a long streak on this side right here going down. I want a close up? Get a close up of that. Wow. It's really looking really ugly, huh? Wow. The difference from this part to the top. You're not going to see a lot of this, so I'm just focusing on in here. Giving it a weather job. Enjoying this as I do this.